Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And today we're going to help you save big money over at Big Orange. Yep, that's Home Depot. Now, they've got lots of ways that everyone knows about savings. They've got their summer savings. They've got Black Friday savings. They've got all sorts of sales. They've got deals of the day and more. But we're going to talk about one that, honestly, I'd kind of forgotten about since I moved out west. And that is the fact that they offer a rebate program that most people don't know about. How would you like to save 11% off your entire order anytime, every time? Okay, there are some caveats in here, and we're going to get into it. But if you didn't know, this is Home Depot Rebates 11%.com. Yes, this is a real website. I know someone out there is going to try and say, that looks fake. Well, if you pull up the who is, and for those of you who don't know, this is a techie thing on the internet. You can find out who owns certain websites. If you pull up the who is on HomeDepot.com, it's registered to CSC Corporate Domains, Inc., and that is the administrators for Home Depot Product Authority, LLC. That's the company that owns Home Depot. And if you look at the who is for the site I just told you about, Home Depot Rebates 11%.com, it's the exact same register info. This is a legit site. This is owned by Home Depot. If you go down at the bottom, it even says Home Depot Products Authority, just like it does on the regular homepage for Home Depot. So this is legit. Here's what we got. 11% rebate portal is the best way to get your rebate fast. Submissions must be made within 30 days purchase date to be valid. So how have you never heard about this? Well, there's two reasons you may never heard about it. A, you may not shop at Home Depot that much, or B, you don't live in an area where they offer it. Now, why are they offering it? Okay, because this is not a one time here and there. This is constantly going on. They're constantly offering this 11% rebate. And here's the reason why. There's a store called Menards. Kid you not. Now, if you don't know what Menards is, I'm not going to blame you. It just means you don't live in that part of the U.S. Think if Home Depot and Walmart had a baby. A big, big baby. That's what a Menards store is. They're fabulous. They're fantastic. And they're all over the central United States. But if you're on one of the coasts, other than the Great Lakes, you probably don't have a Menards near you. In fact, you definitely don't. So you're kind of out of luck there. But these are the stores where this is eligible. We got Arkansas, Iowa, Illinois, all over Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Michigan, Minnesota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Ohio, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and West Virginia. Now, you may be thinking, well, I'm not near one of those. Why do I care about this, Bear? Well, if you're within driving distance of one of those, like say it's a 4-hour drive, you gotta think about it. How much money are you going to spend, and how much is it worth to take 11% off that deal? Because if you just buy a new house or you're just buying new appliances or something, 11% off your order, that could be a big deal. It'd be a big deal to us, I can tell you that. So anyway, let's take a look at this here. So this is, okay, here's the other, we got to take a look at the exclusion list. Now the good news is this is a PDF here. I'm going to put a link to the main page here, to this page that has links to all this stuff. But the exclusion list, the good news is it's only 1,306 pages long. All right, there's a lot of miscellaneous junk in here, okay? Ductwork, color Cannon bridge loop. I mean, it's mostly stuff that Menards carries that just Home Depot doesn't or something like that. There's a lot of overlap there as well. But anyway, most of the stuff that you're going to be looking for is probably not going to be on this list, believe it or not. Now let's talk about some of the things that you need to take into consideration. First of all, it has to be on sale at Menards, and by sale means it has to have the 11% off rebate applicable to it. Now, the good news is they almost always do. Every time I look at the Menards website, it seems like everything in the store has the 11% off rebate available. Now, the way that rebate works is basically it's a cash back towards your next purchase. So they're not going to take it off. They're not going to send you a check. They're going to send you a coupon for 11% off your next purchase, or 11% of that value of whatever it is you bought off towards your next purchase. It's one of those things that keeps you going as a frequent buyer kind of program. Now, that said, there's some other things we need to take into consideration. If you're going to use it at Home Depot, A, it has to be on sale at Menards for that 11% off. B, they get really picky about what else is on the receipt. Now, I don't know whether they're supposed to or not, but one of the tips that I've got from some of my folks that work at Menards is they said if you're going to buy some big items, put one item at a time on the receipt, okay? That way you can submit each receipt separately, you can track them separately, and there's not going to be any other item on them for them where they can go, well, that one doesn't qualify for, so we're voiding the whole receipt. And from what I've heard, Home Depot really likes to be picky about these rebates, okay? On top of that, if it's on sale at Home Depot, you're not going to get the rebate. But do the math. If the sale price is 5 or 7 or 8% and the rebate's 11, tell them to bring you up at the full price, not the sale price, the full price. Then file your rebate and get your 11% back. That's the way you want to do that. I realize this is kind of a weird thing here, and a lot of people, I'm sure some of you do know it. So those of you in Menards country, especially, you know, the budget bearers out there like myself, you've probably heard of this. But for a lot of you, I know this is new. And you know what? I just got reminded because some of the viewers were commenting about it in the last video, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bet there's a lot of other people who have either forgotten or didn't even know it was out there, so I thought I'd throw this out there. Just a quick video to let you know that you could be saving an extra 11% on the stuff that you buy. If you knew about this, I want to hear about it down in the comments about how you've used it before. If you didn't know about it, I'd love to hear about that. This is news for you because I want to know how many people really know about that. Anyway, that's all this bear has for you today. You all take care. God bless, and as always, shine on.